this half-mile track getting ready for the restart.
There's no telling what's going to happen at this restart. We've got PK up there in the top 5. We have Scott Riggs that hasn't had a good run in a long time up here in the top 5.
Ram Guts and Glory, we want to focus on the 30 of Nelson PK Jr. How about the moves this guy has had? It takes guts to do stuff like that.
There's no question about it. There's no use questioning his fortitude.
That's exactly right. If he uses his left foot to brake, I bet you he's going to hobble out of here because he is pounding those brakes and making it work. He's up into the 4th spot. Heck, if he was where Coulter is, I don't think any lead would be safe because when they got to turn 1, he's going to dive in on you. I don't know if he has anywhere to go there.
Yeah, already a 2-time winner here in the Truck Series this year.
This time by, they will see the green flag. It'll be 7 laps of racing to go. Crafton will be on the inside. Hamlin on the outside. Joey Coulter, Nelson PK Jr. making up row number 2. Scott Riggs in the 92 on the inside of row 3. Everyone on their feet. Coming out of 4. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway.
See Denny Hamlin drive way out wide to get a good arc into the corner. He stays even with him. Crafton pushes him up a little bit.
Way up the racetrack. Crafton trying to have that advantage and hold on to it. Here comes Hamlin as they go into turn number 3. Hamlin all over the back bumper. Puts the bumper to the 88. Now he goes to the inside trying to take the lead away as they go to the stripe.
Matt's not going to be real happy with that move.
Denny Hamlin has the preferred line now, and that moves Crafton out to the outside. Hamlin has the lead.
Matt Crafton's been passed for the win 8 times in his career.
Doesn't want it to happen one more time.
And Joey Coulter is going to keep him from being able to retaliate on Hamlin because Joey's filled that spot on the inside, so he can't run into Denny.
Now they're side by side for second. Joey Coulter trying to take it away from Crafton. Crafton spins. He slides out the back end. He's able to hold on to it. He drops back to the 4th spot, battling now with James Busher in the 31.
James Busher trying to grab a top 5 finish here. What an effort this team put in here. Truck has struggled all weekend for grip, and they got it right when it counted.
4 laps of racing to go from Martinsville. Hamlin has the lead. Joey Coulter runs second.
How about James Busher? Now he's up to the 4th position, and here comes Scott Riggs.
Scott Riggs trying to take another spot away. Busher and Crafton still battling for position. That's for the 4th spot as we see just 3 laps of racing to go for Martinsville.
Timothy Peters right behind that battle. Timothy would like to get a couple more spots and a couple more points.
He puts the bumper to Scott Riggs, moves him up, and that opens the door for Timothy to grab one of those spots you talked about, Phil.
Denny Hamlin has 1 win in the Camping World Truck Series. It came at this very racetrack 1 year ago. And now, side by side, Nelson PK and Joey Coulter for position.
They make contact.
Battle for second. Those two side by side. Denny Hamlin has put a huge distance between himself and this battle for second.
These guys are beating and banging on each other.
White flag goes in the air. One more time around for Hamlin. Nelson PK Jr. is taking second away from Joey Coulter.
Scott Riggs jumps to the inside of Busher to make a move.
And here comes Timothy Peters. That'll be a 2-point swing if he's able to get around Busher. One that Busher had, one that Peters will get.
1 year ago, Denny Hamlin came into this race never winning in the Camping World Truck Series. Now, he wins again at Martinsville. PK Jr. holding on for second. Taking that position away from Coulter. Crafton and Riggs, your top 5.
What a comeback by James Busher. We saw him outside the top 20 early in this race, running in the 23rd spot, and he finishes up just in the top 5.
Timothy Peters, 7th. Parker Kligerman, 9th. Great finishes, all top 10 finishes for those 3 points contenders. And Ty Dillon is going to be scored with a 28th place finish. And you see a little bit of emotion already running high as they're coming back onto pit road after this race. And Brian Scott not happy with Nelson PK Jr. at all.
You can see Justin Lofton was running in the top 10 and wound up cutting a tire late.
Crafton not happy with the way Denny Hamlin won this race.
Brian Scott, he's not happy with Nelson PK Jr. He turns him sideways on pit road. We told you there'd be some tempers after this race.
And I promise you, they all came here with a great attitude, with the fall colors changing, a nice crisp feel in the air, and now they're all mad. Except for Denny Hamlin, he ain't mad at nobody.
You've got Nelson PK Jr.'s team coming over there, congratulating him, and then you have other teams coming over there not pleased with him.
Well, Nelson
That's
was
great short track racing. I wish we had more of them.
Yeah.
You talked about Nelson being tough. He was definitely the aggressor today. He dove in every hole that wasn't there.
And a lot of them that were there.
And created a few. Helmet has come off of Nelson Piquet Jr. He'll stand by his truck.
Somebody shook his hand. That's got to feel good.
Get some congratulations from some team members.
That's a hard part second. There's he and Joey Coulter.
Well, he's the one that threw the block for Joey, you know. He went in the corner, took 2 trucks out of the way, and Joey slid through the hole. So they don't have any problems with each other. But, you know, you got to tip your cap to Nelson. He was just going for it, aggressive. He didn't blatantly wreck anyone. He just raced them hard.
He did what you're supposed to do on a short track.
Krista, I see you're down there with Nelson Piquet Jr. Let's hear from him.
Yes, I am. Yeah, short track tempers maybe flaring. I know